Hello, Naked Truthers. So this episode is going to be showing some love to all my mamas out there. Whether you're a first-time mom or you've been out here momming for a few years and got multiple children, whatever your scenario is, this episode is dedicated to you and myself. As I watch my beautiful daughter grow, and she's hitting 6 months, and I'm a first-time mom, so this is all new to me. Transitioning into motherhood has been one hell of a journey already, and it's only been 6 months. However, I look forward to the rest of the years, But it's been a journey. It's been a rough one. It's been exciting. It's been scary. It's been frustrating. It's been emotional as hell. It's been filled with sadness and, just the questioning, the what ifs, the doubts, the insecurities, the intrusive thoughts, just everything in one. It's like a melting pot of all of the emotions as you're dealing with your body, attempting to get back to whatever normal is going to be for you now, and just to heal and come back into balance, and for your hormones to stop being so wacky and all over the place. And man, it's a jungle out there, for real. And so I just wanted to come love on y'all as I love on myself with these beautiful words, and just let you know that you are not alone. I see you, I feel you, I hear you. I know sometimes it can feel as if you are alone through this. Even if you do have support, you can still feel a bit lonely. You can feel misunderstood. You can feel like disconnected from others, and even your own self and your body, and sometimes your baby too. And so I just want to love on you and let you know that I'm here for you. I'm reaching out my hand in this moment to let you know that you are not alone, okay? Giving you one of the biggest hugs ever and just loving on you, sending you so much energy. Can you feel it? Allow it to just touch your heart and just cover you in peace. It's okay. It's okay if you cry. It's okay to get out those emotions, all right? It's okay to be tired. It's okay to be exhausted. It's okay to be frustrated. It really is. It's okay to feel how you feel, even if you don't know exactly how you feel yet. Even if you can't pinpoint those exact emotions, it's okay to be in your feelings or to be in your bag, as some people say. It's quite all right. It will be revealed to you what it is that you're feeling, or what it is that you may need to let go of, that you're carrying, that may be really heavy. And whatever is bothering you, just release it, the best way you know how. The healthiest way that you know how. And don't be afraid to speak up and say what you need to say to whoever is around you. As a mom, stand your ground. You got to do what's best, not only for you, but for your baby, your children. And so if that means you don't agree with what your family or friends are telling you, then that's okay. You don't have to agree with them. You raise your children the way in which you desire to. They already raised theirs, right? So it's like, this is your turn to do what you feel is best. This is your turn to do something different. This is your turn to break those generational curses, okay? This is your turn to just give your child everything that you may not have received, right? To nurture, to love, to care, to guide, to listen, to just be there, to allow them to just be as they grow up, and just understanding that everybody has a fucking opinion. Let them have their opinion. Who cares? What matters most is yours and how you feel and what you know is right. That motherly intuition, right? That woman's intuition. What you know and feel is right in your heart. That's what matters. So let people say what they have to say. It's okay. Tune them out. Set up those boundaries, stand your ground, speak up, don't bite your tongue, and let them know, like, hey, I appreciate your advice, even if it is unwanted. But right here, right now, in this moment, this doesn't resonate for me in the way that I choose to raise my child. So it can be as simple as that. And you don't even have to give an explanation. Simple no will do too. And, just be more compassionate and loving with yourself, more patient and understanding. And don't beat yourself up. You don't need that inner critic going off on you. That child needs you to be at your best at all times, right? And even if you're not at your best at all times, that's okay too, as long as you show up and be there, give what you can give. And sometimes it's not going to be 100%, and that's okay too. Sometimes you don't have 100% to give. Sometimes, those sleepless nights build up, that frustration builds up. Maybe you have resentment, maybe you have anger, maybe you have sadness, maybe you have disappointment, maybe you feel like you don't know what the hell you're doing. Maybe your baby cries and cries and cries and you feel defeated. I feel you. There's been nights, there's been days that my daughter has just cried and I'm just like, baby, I don't know what else to do for you. Mommy has tried everything and I'm tired. I'm mentally exhausted. I'm physically exhausted. I'm frustrated. I feel sad because nothing that I'm doing is soothing you in this moment. But I love you and I'm still going to hold you through all your tears, baby, as you express. All that matters is that you're there, loving on that beautiful baby or your beautiful children, no matter how old they are. Mama, it's okay. I'm just here to let you know it's okay and that you're not alone and that I love you, if you haven't heard that today. And you are beautiful, no matter how you look. No matter how you show up in this moment, you are fucking beautiful. I don't care if you haven't showered in 2 days, if your hair is crazy and messy, if you got on sweatpants and you got spit up stains and baby food stains and everything else all over you. Because, it seems like as soon as you change your clothes, put on some fresh clothes, even when you change the sheets, something gets there. The baby is spitting up or throwing food at you. And it's like, damn, I literally just put on some fresh clothes. So it is what it is, Still love yourself. Still be confident. Know that you still look good as hell, no matter how you show up. The clothes don't matter, okay? It don't matter if you got on makeup or not. Like I said, it don't matter if your hair is up in a messy bun or just doing its own damn thing. It's okay. But do make time to love on yourself, though. Do make time to have some solitude, even if it's only 5 minutes. Make that time. Take that time to just breathe, to bring yourself back into center, because that is so important so you don't lose yourself, okay? Yes, the breath is beautiful and it's so calming to the body, all right? And, don't let people feel like what you're doing is wrong. There's a lot of controversy and back and forth between contact naps and co-sleeping and babies having pacifiers and just all this bullshit. It's like people argue about any and everything, and don't let anybody judge you or make you feel like you're doing something wrong or create those doubts and insecurities within you. Like I said, you know what you need, you know what your baby needs, you know what's best for the both of y'all. So follow that, okay? And man, just release. My heart, it felt so heavy earlier. I was on the brink of tears. I think a few did escape, actually. I was just tired. I'm sleepy. My daughter is just fighting sleep. We're at a stage now where she's like, nah, sleeping for me. She's expressing her right to be awake. And I'm like, baby, you need a nap, because if you don't take a nap, you turn into a little baby monster. And she's cranky as hell, and she's just crying and screaming. And it's like, baby, just go to sleep. Why are you fighting so hard? Throwing these tantrums. And you're only 6 months. Oh, boy. It's like, why do you fight so hard? Why are you fighting me? And then I changed my perspective of like, well, maybe she's not fighting me, Maybe she just feels like she's going to miss out on something, It's a lot. It's a new world for her. She's getting bigger. She's getting able to do things that she wasn't able to do before. She's sitting up. She's able to grab things, and everything is just exciting, and she's curious. I get it. I told her, I said, girl, enjoy these naps while you can, because there's going to come a time where you're going miss these naps. Like I be missing my naps now. Naps are life, y'all. And that's another thing too. I know a lot of people be like, oh, sleep when the baby sleeps. And I get it, because I have slept when she slept. I've said, fuck everything else, but I've only had one child, so I don't really have to look after any other ones. But, I was like, fuck this laundry, man. Them dishes can wait, I'm about to lay the fuck down because I'm sleepy. And I go ahead and I take my nap when she naps. And sometimes it's really needed because it's like rejuvenating. Sleep is everything. Oh my God, it feels so good when you wake up, when you have had a nap. Man, it's everything. It's orgasmic to the body. So find that time to take a nap. If you gotta let the clothes sit there for a little bit, let the dishes sit there for a little bit, just okay. Allow yourself to get some rest. And understand that everything doesn't have to be perfect. Everything doesn't have to be all clean and sparkly. Understand that you have a child, especially if you have a toddler. They're going to take the toys right back out as soon as you pick it up. Something is going to be messy. Something is going to need to be cleaned up. Is something that's going to be out of place. It's okay. Let go of the perfectionism. Something I had to tell myself too. I feel like there's no such thing as a quote unquote perfect mom. Because as you try to be perfect, I feel like you're not being authentic, you're not being true, and then you're not giving your true self to your children. So just show up as you, show up as who you are, and be that mom. Your children would benefit much more than you attempting to be perfect. And then just think about the example that you're setting for them to put on a false mask, for them to be something they're not, for them to try to be some perfect image, They absorb everything, so be mindful of that and be real, be true, be authentic. Let them see you as you. And release feeling like you have to do it perfect. There is no manual. I used to always hear parents say that. There is no manual to raising a child, especially when you have multiples, because they're all different. They all need different things from you at different times. And so it's like, just show up as you. You figure it out as you go. You really have to go with the flow at times. Yeah, structure is needed and order is needed with the routines and, certain schedules, just so they know and understand when bedtime and things are coming up, and it's just not a wild circus. I get it. However, some days are not going to always go according to plan. It's not going to always go according to your schedule, and your routine may be a little different. It may be shifted, and that's okay too, But you have to be open to flow, because the more you try to resist it, the more you try to control what is changing, the more chaos will ensue and the more you will feel frustrated. So just be open to change, be open to flow, be open to mistakes, be open to new things, and just see the beauty through it all. Even on those rough days, I look down at my little girl. She smiles at me with this really big gummy smile because she don't have any teeth yet. And it makes my day. It's like everything melts away. And I'm just like, man, I love you, baby girl, So just hold on. Hang in there. It's going to be okay. I love y'all. And, I've been thinking about starting a community for mamas out there. Just reaching out to them all over the world, just so we can have a support system outside of family or friends, just like a mom support system, and have that closeness and that space and that loving and that nurturing, and even a place to just fucking vent or scream, yeah. And for those of you that are on my social media, and I was talking about doing like the screaming event, I'm working on that. I'm figuring out how to plan it, where to have it, and just the details of it all, of us coming together and just releasing as women, and being out in nature and just letting go and just allowing ourselves to just fucking scream and just releasing. I think I want to open the circle up too, though, to not just moms, but all women in general, because we could all use a good scream. The other day I posted that, man, I could really use a rage room right now. And that's just how I felt inside. I was like my pure, honest feeling in that moment, because I just wanted to just break some shit. It was just this energy that was building inside of me, and I needed to release, And I've never been one to act out on my anger, honestly. I've always been that person that just suppress. And then I'm like a walking, ticking time bomb. And before I used to, explode on people, and it's like be easily triggered once I made it to that place of the time just running down to zero. Then somebody say the littlest thing and boom, I'm exploding and projecting out on them. But now I operate from more of a healed place, and I don't do that anymore. And, I honor when I do feel upset, and I know that it's okay to be upset or to be angry, to be frustrated. I know it's okay to honor those emotions, to feel those emotions, to acknowledge them, and allow myself to just sit with them, and then release them once I've honored them. So yeah, we could all use a good release session indeed. So I'm working on it, and I'll get the details out there when I figure some things out. And I feel like it's gonna be a dope ass gathering. Yeah, I gotta go back and get my baby girl. She's in there with her grandma for a few minutes. It's getting close to her bedtime. 7 o'clock kicks things off, and it's our nighttime schedule. So just wanted to come record this right quick because I know today was a day for me. I was in my feelings, deep in my feelings today, and just needed a little extra love. So I just wanted to come love on y'all, and I hope the rest of your day, evening, or night is full of peace and harmony and joy, and you are able to relax and just breathe and release whatever you need to release. And to know that you're doing an amazing fucking job. You are a great mom. It's okay to have hard days. It's okay to have bad days. It's okay to have off days. It's okay to rest. It's okay to take a break, to need a break, to want a break, to just desire it, let go of feeling guilty. It's okay. It doesn't make you a bad mom. Okay? You are not a bad mom. You are a great mother. Your children love you. Your children need you. Okay? Continue showing up for them. You're doing an amazing job, and I'm here for you. All right? You are beautiful in all the many ways that you can be beautiful. On the outside, on the inside. Your energy is beautiful. Keep it that way. All right? Stay light. Dance upon your feet. Do something that you enjoy. Love on yourself. Do something that makes you happy, that brings you pleasure. Tap back in with your inner child. And just breathe. The breaths just keep coming to mind. Allow yourself to breathe. It'll push through the emotions too that you may have building. I just wanted to come do I just needed to talk. I just needed to release myself, I guess, and just love. Just wanted to be loved. Just wanted to spread love in this moment. So, dear mamas, I love you. And if you are expecting mama listening to this, just know that the journey is beautiful, and I'm wishing you the best, and know that you may have some challenging first couple of weeks as you get acquainted with your new bundle of joy. Every day is different. Indeed, every day is different, but also every month too. As your baby begins to grow and discover different milestones and things of that nature, they go through like these phases, and I'm starting to see that. And I just tell myself like, oh, this is temporary, we'll get through it. Like I went through a phase with my daughter with, she had like really bad acid reflux, and she was just crying. And at first we didn't know what was wrong, and then we figured it out. And I want to say this, gripe water is a lifesaver. Okay, gripe water helped her so much. And I used the Mommy Bliss brand because it's natural, and it has like chamomile and ginger and fennel, and I believe passion flower and things of that nature. So it's like calming and soothing. It helps with hiccups and acid reflux and gas and just overall discomfort. So that really helped me out. Helped out baby girl, I should say. But yeah, everything is just like a different phase. The sleep changes constantly. At one point she wasn't sleeping completely through the night. She was up from like 3 to 5 or like 2 to 4. Sometimes it would be 1 to 3. She would wake up for 2 hours in the middle of the wee hours of the night and just be up looking at me, smiling, wanting to play. And I'd be like, girl, I'm tired, go to bed. But she'd be wanting to play because she slept all day. And then that switched, and things adjusted, and now I have it to where she's sleeping through the night, but she does wake up. Right now, she's starting to sleep a little bit longer with the stretches. So before, it was like every 2 hours on the dot for her milk, And now we can push it to like 3 or 4 before she wakes up and like, hey, feed me now kind of energy. Like the other night, I think I slept close to 4 hours with her. Like we both slept with no interruptions. And I woke up looking around like, oh shit, like I just got 4 hours of sleep. I don't remember the last time I slept that long. And when I tell y'all, like, I felt so fucking good. Like, I needed that. It felt so good to my body. So, the sleep changes, but it gets better. I promise it gets better as I get older. And even though she's fighting her sleep, during the day and even before I put her to sleep at night, when she's down, when she finally settles down through the night, she's pretty much okay. Every now and then she does wake up a little, I would say frustrated. Well, maybe it's not frustrated, but it's like this little sleepy cry that she does. Sometimes it's at 2, sometimes it's at 3. And it goes from like a little cry to a very, very loud cry. So, and I just cuddle her like, baby, I'm here. And I soothe her the best way I can. She drinks her bottle and then eventually she goes back to sleep, So it's a journey. Like, that's why I just said, just be open, and be observant, and just be present. Your children need you to be present, okay? But like I said, you're doing great. Even if it doesn't feel like it, you're doing great. Doing an amazing job, all right? Know that how you feel is very valid. And I probably said this a couple times, or maybe I didn't. I don't know at this point. But know that the way you feel is valid. You have a right to feel the way that you feel. You have a right to feel what you're feeling. And don't allow anybody to, make you feel guilty for that, okay? Release the guilt and just breathe. All right. I love y'all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here. Y'all are absolutely fucking amazing. And I look forward to sharing more of my journey, my wisdom, my insights, my gifts, just more of my nakedness with y'all. And that is all I have. So thank you. Remember, life is as beautiful as you allow it to be. Self-love and perspective is key. Peace, beautiful souls.